I forgot about that. I was making a nice little diagonal line there, and then I broke it. So Dawson got to feel the meteor to the face. Sure, why not? So all of our trouble, a magic ring. I forgot to make space. But that's pretty good. I should have just used the life ring on somebody. I don't think the door keys are really nice. I don't think the door keys are that important. I know you can buy them some places, and we've got some lockpicks left anyway, so I don't think we're gonna need the door keys. I mean, I hope. Alright, so Meteor Mage, right. I guess we could tank 4 more hits fairly safely. That's kind of the boring way to do it, but... Like, we can't move in there and kill him guaranteed, right? Do we just go boring? I don't know, man. Actually, I don't know if we can heal as much damage as the meteor does. We'd have to switch targets. Maybe. How much damage is this? 16 magic? I guess he could take another one. We're not quite healing 16, though, so... We could use a vulnerary. Oh, I should give, Fergus is up to B swords. I should give him something for it. We've got Asbel with the pure water. Well, I was trying to save that for a serious thing. We could also probably tank the hits on Karen. She's got 7 magic, so she would only take, well, less damage anyway. 9. We could heal 9 every turn, easy peasy. Iron Blade is C. I thought I had a sword I was planning on giving my sword knight. Fergus. I know I was trying to get to B rank for something. I know the Brave Sword is B rank. Iron Blade was C, so he could have used that. Killing Edge doesn't really matter. Rapier C doesn't really matter. Kind of sucks. Slim Sword sucks. Earth Sword is unique. I think it might have been the Armor Slayer at a different time. Because Leaf can use the Light brand, he's got a way to get around armor. So probably having someone else hold the Armor Slayer is smart. And then the Brave Sword is also a good option. So I'll give him the Armor Slayer for now. And that just gives him some more options. Sure. Let's test out... Oh, wait. Did I put... I already put Maka in the way anyway. I'm so bad at following my diagonal line. That's pretty bad. Those pillars messed me up. I was like... But no, I would say the pure water, unless we can get a whole bunch of them later, it's such a valuable resource. I would think that using it for something like this is not necessary. It's not particularly hard, unless there's a time limit that I'm... Oh yeah, that can happen too. 1 HP and 1 luck. And a failed heal. But yeah, we have to wait for Laura to get back anyway, really. So it'll only take a couple more turns to burn through the meteor. There's probably a cool strategy where you just push right through and kill them before you know, so we can steal it. Yeah, you can miss heals in this one. It's 60%. Ooh, HP speed, not great. It's, what is it? 60% plus your skill times 4. So once you have 10 skill, well, let's say 99% probably, but you shouldn't be missing healing once you've got 10 skill. She's only got 7 skill, so 28 plus 60 is 88. She shouldn't miss very often, but she does also need, like, the staff experience. She needs a lot of staff experience, so we should probably let her heal. Taking some meteor damages to let her heal is actually not a bad plan, because there's some really good staves, and you can't use them at E rank. You actually need to get to, like, A rank for the good stuff, right? People have already been trying to convince me to use Warp Staff trickery to skip entire levels later on. Oh, so just because staves can miss, don't worry, they can also double. It hasn't happened yet, but I think we just got one meteor left, and then we can move in there. Your awesome healers can both miss an attack and try twice. Alright. Well, I wasn't really worried about capturing the Meteor Tome anyway. Hey, look, a little font error there. Asbel is so far away from being able to use something like that, and I don't know when we'll get a Fire Mage with C rank. It's not a very big value for me. Alright, now we can start luring some soldiers up. 88%. Misses again. Oh, I should have ended his turn 3 away from Nana so that she could give him a support bonus. We could probably still pull that off. Maybe. There he goes. Charm bonus for Dawson. Because I'm a nice Ankylo. I give my tank some extra defense. And short enough, Laura's already almost caught up, because we're going so slow. BlueAnkylo plays Thracia super slowly. It would be nice if Dawson had a hand axe, but you know, weapons. Alright, so the next move will have potentially 3 attacks. We're looking at a battle axe, which means critical, and a javelin, which means nothing too scary, and another javelin, nothing too scary. How much damage we're looking at? 21 plus 13 plus 10. I might just use Leaf. Although Dawson has more defense, he doesn't have any luck. Bad against crit. I'd say Asbel, with all those levels we fed him early, he's already doing pretty good. That was an adept, so he gets another attack. And another attack. That was 2 adepts. I mean, he's got 11% chance, and he just did it twice in a row. He's also already fatigued, technically. I mean, that's gonna happen. Alright, so didn't expect him to just kill that guy. How much defense does Leaf have? 8? That's pretty good. He's got 39 HP, 8 defense. Let me just make sure he survives. So he takes 13, 18, 17. Oh, yeah, he's fine. Oh, yeah, and we're gonna... I forgot again. We're gonna give Fergus that Armor Slayer for later. And we can give Leaf Longsword. I'll give him the Steel Sword. Gives him some other options. I figure Fergus will have higher con, so he can use the heavier weapons a bit easier than Leaf. Okay. We want to make sure Nana is in range for support. Or Charm it is, specifically. Oh, I should have healed Maka there. Or tried again. Oh, that's Maka. Wait a second. Who's this? Right, Karen. Yeah. The Karen of the party. Excess weight. Alright, team's back together. Meteors are drained. Leaf should be pretty safe here. I guess if I had left him with the Armor Slayer, he would have dealt some damage, but... oh well. Asbel can surely handle it. We have Dirigible working hard to rank up on the Twitch side of the Ankylo points. You can see over there, diligently working away. I mean, this is what mages are made for. He doesn't even guaranteed kill him. Burn! Little balls of fire. Alright, well, who wants to get the kill then? Level 15, good XP. Leaf needs a good level up. I think it's time for Leaf to get a good level. Oh, wow. Didn't give him as much XP as I was hoping. All this extra healing there, definitely getting Nana some staff rank and some XPs. Theoretically, we kill these two guys. I'm not gonna worry about capturing. We've got too much garbage already. We'll switch back to capturing mode later on, I'm sure. 9 plus 9. What's the exchange rate on Ankylo points? Well, with the economy of the United States economy in the gutters, I mean, it's the best time to save up Ankylo points you've ever had. Interest rates are going down, but Ankylo interest is going up. Interesting Ankylos are going way up. I can't believe Dalston is doubling these guys. What is that? Well, look at this 6-speed armor axe, dude. It's pretty good. Nice to just not have to do the math for every single attack there. Just kind of clear that up without too much trouble. The last couple chapters have been super slow. Not that this is fast, but at least this section, I don't have to go speed of snail. Oh, range of Jav, sure. We weren't going to be able to counter him no matter who was in range. So. Yeah, okay, so speaking of weapon experience, we did finally get Fergus to B. Is anyone kind of on the cusp that could use a couple free hits, like Maka? Get some weapon ranks. I don't actually know the weapon XP gain formula. It's definitely more than 1 per hit, though. You might get bonus on a kill. That's kind of classic Fire Emblem, too. It's like 1 per swing or 1 per hit, and then maybe plus 1 or 2 on a kill. Anyway, B rank, good, good. That opens up more options in the future. We got ourselves a very sad bishop. Yeah, you got space. Now, keep in mind, I'm not only stealing things for fun. It's also, we can sell them. It's the only way to get money is to sell stuff you capture, basically. So, at some point, we're going to want to turn in some garbage for sales purposes. Come on, Asbel, you're just showing off. We've got him halfway to D fire, though. That's not bad. How far can Nana move? Not too far. Leaf got a movement up and a level up. I still didn't even calculate it right. What a dummy. Oh, but I could have healed her. What a double dumb. Hopefully you guys can excuse any simple end of game mistakes here, as we've been playing for 2 hours and we still have a few enemies to go through. This is possibly the least exciting section of the game I've seen yet. I mean, we're supposed to be running for our life. I'm kind of surprised there's no reinforcements chasing us like the previous maps. Maybe they show up eventually, and I've just been rather quick, but... HP, skill, luck for Nana? Okay. Like, normally I would expect some reinforcements down here to start pushing us forward. And maybe they'll come eventually, but... just kind of interesting. Okay, I think we finished using our first fire tome there. It's one less thing to carry around. You're crushing it, Asbel. That might as well be a blank level up, because only got the one. I wonder how dead he would be if I put him in range. I know dark magic is effective against elemental, but it's a small bonus. But it does apply poison, and if we get poisoned, we can't cure that. End of story. Also should keep an eye on ranges down here. A couple more mages. So this line is the line of... we can move to that square safely. Guess we'll go steal some more fire tomes for Asbel. Alright. We'll probably heal up next turn. Keep Laura kind of in the back. And Karen in the back. I really doubt we'll use it, but I don't want to do 2 hours over again, so I'll just put a save checkpoint there. I probably won't do it, I just want to see what it looks like if we tried to do it like this. It's not great. Plus we'd be poisoned, I believe. That would be a little bit more effective if we could connect. With Nana, we could get to 87%, I think. That'd be 8 damage per round. If we got hit on counter, we'd have to rescue him out of the way. We might want to rescue him out of the way anyway. How badly do we want to try to capture the physic is the other question. Or just kill him and get it over with. I think we have enough healing available that even if I get poisoned, it's not... it's fine. But I don't think fire does enough damage. I mean, if we get a crit, but we're more likely to get a crit with thunder, so... yeah. Oh, crit right away. And poisoned. Wow, double crit! Asbel! So good! Well, that's pretty awesome. Making it look easy. Alright, well, we only got one left. One more mage, or one of those kind. You know what I mean. One of those guys. Alright, what I'll do is... We'll at least try to heal. I wonder if you're being carried, if you take poison damage. I still want to move him out of the way. I don't want to let this guy get a free hit. Or do I care? How much damage? It's 20 damage, 0 attack speed. It's actually less than the last guy, isn't it? That's 13. That's nothing. Whatever. Come at me, bro. So remember, this is the last safe tile. This one. If Asbel can kill him, it'll make it a lot easier to move down. Oh, by the way, this opened up at some point, because that was closed earlier. last safe tile. We are going to need to go pick up those chests. So that's a couple more lockpick uses to get through. Yep. Drew him over. Dodges. I should have showed the animation. We actually haven't seen that in combat yet. Oh, Asbel! He took those guys out like they were nothing. Chumps! He's not getting very good levels up out of it, but... That's crazy, dude. Should we just continue with the absolute slaughter? Now, this guy with the silver bow, I've been a little bit scared of. 23 damage, 10 attack speed. That's nothing to sneeze at. So what I'll do... Just double check here. Yeah, I don't want to be in range of the archer. Or the sniper. We'll just... I believe in Asbel. I like mages. I shouldn't have to, you know, defend it, but I definitely like mages. Asbel's off to a great start. I mean, he hasn't had very good level ups, I would say. I would say his level ups, he had a couple good ones, he got a movement up, but the last 2 or 3 have been pretty on the low end. Okay. So this should be fine. Yep. Not even a chance. Crushed. Alright, so then the next step is a little more dangerous. How do we handle this? So maybe we'll just go steal that physic. You know, we lost 1 or 2 that I think we just lost, yeah. We lost 1 physic that I could have picked up. We'll go pick up this one instead. That's fine. Also, staircase. I haven't seen any reinforcements yet. How do we do this? So this is exactly the same range. So we need someone that can survive 1 attack from both of them, but doesn't counter kill, so only 1 can attack. So someone I can put on this tile that could, whoever goes first, can survive 14 magic, or 23, so this is the hard part, 23 damage with 10 attack speed. What was the name of the sequel to FF4? Nope. The sequel was not FF5 or 6. Sequels are not the chronologically next release game. It was on the channel. I did a Let's Play of it. Alright, so I gotta keep the numbers. 23 damage. No movement stars. One of these days we're gonna have to watch out for enemies that can move and attack, and then get a movement star and attack again. But for now, that hasn't been a problem just yet. 10 attack speed, 23 damage. You will get doubled. 23 minus 12 is 11, and 11. So you can hit 2 hits. Is there anyone like Leaf who would not get doubled and would take 23 minus 8 is 15 and can't be crit? Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. And as long as he doesn't have the light brand on, he won't counter. Assuming I'm not making a terrible mistake. 9 attack speed, not doubled. 8 defense, 23 damage. Not gonna kill him. Yeah, okay. That should work. It's getting pretty late for math. Or pretty early for math. We could just grind up healing forever here, too. Poison... How long do we want to stay here, healing 1 HP every turn? Is After Years good? It's interesting. Like, good is... You know, good is subjective. Not probably the way you want me to start to answer this question, but... if you're gonna play it, play the PSP version, either on emulator or, you know, if you have a PSP. I don't know if there's any other versions that are worth looking into, but if you go in with relatively low expectations, it's a nice little sort of next generation of Final Fantasy IV. The hesitation, yeah. I'm not going to say it's good, but it's not terrible. It's probably better than some of the, like, I'm not a huge fan of the recent Final Fantasies, like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on, and 10, 2, and 13, 2, 3.5, whatever, all those ones. I think it's better than those are. But that's not saying much from me. I probably could have opened that door last turn and snuck around. Oh well. So the bot is a Streamlabs chat bot, which starts pretty well pre-configured. But I have messed around with some plugins and made some commands and stuff. But I definitely didn't program it from scratch. That'd take a little bit too much time. It uses some scripting language. I forget now off the top of my head, but it's not that hard, not that difficult. Might just be Java or something. I guess we could just go down there and kill him. This would not kill him, and in fact might result in us getting killed. But we can move down this way to block the road, so that it's safer behind, and we don't have to worry about Asbel. But yeah, not to go on about After Years too much. It's interesting. Like I would suggest you go watch some videos on it first. You're not going to get spoiled too badly if you just look at the first character. There are certainly spoilers if you want to play it, you want to avoid, but it's kind of like episodic. Each chapter is kind of self-contained to some degree until the end, of course. So you can just look at the first chapter or two and see if it's got the style you like. Like, as far as like the big old Final Fantasy topic, I totally understand gamers who like massively multiplayer online RPGs will like 11 and 14, because I think, as far as I've heard anyway, as far as Memorpurgers go, 11 and 14 are probably pretty good nowadays, or at least, you know, when they were released. 11 was good, and now 14 is good these days. I'm not a big fan of those types of games. I gotta remember, check my space, inventory. So for me, I find it as a waste of a mainline series, because you don't have any inventory space either. I would prefer to just play a single player game, so that's kind of my shtick. We're gonna give these to somebody. I might just give the magic ring to Asbel. Who else are we gonna give? Let me think about that for a second. Who else wants +2 magic as badly as Asbel? I mean, it is resistance, so +2 resistance to leaf help keeps them alive. It does help for healing. +2 magic will make, what's her name? Nana, wherever she is. I'm sure she's in here somewhere. +2 magic lets her do a little bit more healing. There's another healer out there somewhere we could give it to. But it does seem like it was kind of designed for Asbel. His magic growth is pretty weak. His speed is capped practically. He can generally double, so +2 is actually more like +4 most of the time. Yeah, it's probably going to go to him. Yeah, I can see it on staff bots, that's true. But I kind of have a feeling Asbel will be more of a long-term, always value. Staff bots run out of staves. We don't have infinite sleep and silence and berserk. And healing a little bit more doesn't really matter very often. Yeah, it's kind of a tricky question. Okay, so Sniper, I kind of forgot about him. We could have tried to just block him in, It would have been kind of funny if we just surrounded him and then he was stuck. That's always a fan favorite. Does Asbel get the first Knight's Crest? Oh, I haven't decided who's getting promoted first. That's a good question. Oh, he's so good! He's probably just gonna kill this guy. I mean, we've got Leaf to back up if we need him, but... Oh, he missed! But then he adepted. Sure, you got this, Leaf. I believe in you. It's only got 72%. Could go well bad. Alright, we got him. Come on, Leaf. HP skill, not good. We're gonna need more stat boosters for Leaf. Alright. So all that's left is steal a physic, kill a guy, open a couple chests. Yeah, I cleaned up our inventory, that was the whole point. Skill! I should probably use these before the next chapter. Although Maka gets a lot of value from skill later, probably, she will cap it on her own, so she doesn't need the skill ring. Skill could go to anybody with relatively low skill growth and low accuracy, and that I intend to keep and not ditch. Less of a valuable ring overall. Oh, that's right, yeah, Sage promotions. I remember that from Genealogy of the Holy War. Sage promotion is broken, too. Of the things that are broken, Sage promotion bonuses are also one of those. Hey, that's nice. Well, I'm glad I threw my door key away. Now we got an extra lockpick. Nice. We haven't run out of our old ones, but it's good to have some spares. So we're going to let Lithis steal the physic. Then we're going to... Someone's going to kill him. These guys are actually promoted, aren't they? Oh, no. The other two were promoted bishops, so they gave a lot of XP. That guy's only a priest. I'll probably still let Asbel kill him, though. I'm trying to get... We're trying to get to B fire. It's hard. I can get a level up there, may as well. Yeah, okay, we're almost done. I'm not gonna walk out until I've decided about those rings. And I just have to bring them down before we can do that. Hey there, Aaron. It is kind of hilarious that you could just grind healing XP off of the infinite poison. It's silly. It's totally silly. And you get, you know, strength and defense level up. Not bad. But, you know, we could get her up to as many staff ranks as we have heal staffs, and we have a few. Alright, next turn we'll steal something. A physic, I think. Might as well pick up that fire to have a backup. No, not attack. Steal. Oh, he can't! I gotta remember, some of these staves are actually pretty heavy. Alright, we need someone with more than 7 con. Easy enough. Not Asbel. Probably not Nana. Definitely not Leaf. Definitely not Karen. Brighton can do it. Whoops. Forgot about the mechanics for stealing. I have heard one of the kind of almost memes of Thracia is to just give Leaf all of your stat boosters. Maybe not the magic one, but everything else. It was kind of like that with Sigurd and Seliph in FE4 too. You just... Everything was easier when they were invincible. Nice. Alright, so we have, at our access, a couple stat boosters. We got a life ring, a magic ring, and a skill ring. I might as well use them now while I'm thinking about it, and not in the middle of running for our lives. And I'm trying not to be, you know, hoarder that just keeps everything for later. So, I think I'm just going to give the skill ring to Leaf. The skill ring's not super important, and his skill sucks. So, you know, might as well boost it up a little bit. It's not like... It's not going to make a big difference for him. There are some characters that have skill percent activations. What skill percent? Some of the Swordmaster skills, Soul, Astra, Luna probably are all skill percent. Adept is attack speed percent. Accost is attack speed based. Is it really just the Swordmaster skills? Skill doesn't do a whole lot most of the time. I mean, the critical is nice, but the people who are good at critical tend... I mean, that would be an argument for Fergus. So, if I gave him +2 skill, assuming I want to keep him, like, assuming he's good, and I think he's pretty good. I don't know for sure. +2 skill should be +2 crit? Or +4 crit? No, he must be getting +10 from support. Yeah, so he's got 1 crit per skill. +2 gets him to 10 base with no weapon bonus. And his follow-up attack is ×5. So right now, even with a short sword, his second attack, minus the enemy's luck, of course, is 32 crit. And if I give him a skill ring, he'll have 50% crit. Which means even a minor crit bonus, which some swords will have, will actually get him pretty close to 100%. Like, if I had something like that, a sword that was +10 crit, that would put him at 100%. So other people with high FCMs are maybe the best use of a skill ring. Like, Karen has bad skill but good speed, but no FCM. It doesn't help Leaf stay alive. His FCM is relatively low. Doesn't help Thieves. I mean, I'm sure other people will join later on that would get good value. Like Ocean and Havel, whatever his name was. Like, they might enjoy it too with their low accuracy. But I'm just going to give it to people who are here, basically. And I think that's fair. If I don't use it now, I'll probably never use it. So move that over too. Wait a second. It's only got 1 vulnerary? There you go. We should do a little bit of inventory management before we wrap this up, I feel. Alright, so Fergus, I don't know. I think I've convinced myself. It's actually +3. Some skill rings are 2 or 3, or some rings are 2 or 3, just depends on which one you're looking at. So that's actually +15% on follow-up crits. That's pretty good. If you could say second attack +15% all the time, like, what was it? One of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems, I think Sacred Stones maybe, the Swordmaster Berserker passive crit bonus was 15%, and we just kind of did that in a partial way. He does need some speed to make sure he doubles, but, so he'd be a good candidate for a speed ring. Maybe. To take advantage of that 5 FCM. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the worst. And then, yeah, I mean, I can't think of anyone better than Asbel for the magic. I think one of the FE6s had a 25%. What I was trying to say is, like, some of the Fire Emblems, the Swordmasters get like a 25% crit bonus, and I think they nerfed it down to 15% eventually, or something like that. Yeah, and then the life ring. Well, hadn't thought about that much yet. Let's just do the magic ring for now, and then we'll trade some more magic around later. So +2 to Asbel seems... Was it 20%? Well, I can't remember then. I went with the 15 and I went with the 25. Okay, so yeah. Stack that magic up. He might not have needed it, because if you promoted him, if he does get +6 magic from his promotion, then he's already insane, but sure. I feel like in the short term, that'll make a big difference. He should be deadly over the next couple chapters. He's already pretty good. That should just push him over any edge. Still hold on to this guy. So all that's left is any inventory management that we need and a life ring. Also should probably drop that. Heal staff. The broken stuff, just to get rid of it so we've got more space. Item, drop, yes, thank you. Alright, life ring. So, I mean, a lot of people could get value out of 7 HP. Obviously, Asbel is pretty fragile. We've turned him into a bit of a glass cannon. How many chapters did we do today? 2. Every chapter is 2.5 hours right now. It's crazy. These are super, super long chapters. For me, anyway. I'm sure you could speedrun them, but... I don't even know if I'm going to use Karen. Like, her HP is bad, but she's only level 2 and I haven't even ever used her. So, she'll gain... Every odd level, she'll get 1 HP. So by the time she gets to level 12, like everyone else, she'll have 25 or 26, probably. Dhalsim's pretty tanky. Asbel's pretty frail. Low defense. Brighton's fine. Matcha's fine. Laura's super frail, but we don't even really use her to fight. It's very unlikely that she's in combat ever at this point. I mean, she's no good in combat, so... Probably should just get rid of her weapon entirely, so that she just gets captured instead of killed. Did the bot steal some points? Well, okay. One way to filter bot questions is they're always related to games that I have Let's Played on the channel. And I'm generally thinking about the series that I played or the series that was released. So, yeah, technically maybe they're... You can't future-proof stuff like that. The final game in the series, I could write it down and then next year I'd have to update all my questions because there's a new game that's sort of related. Yeah, that'd be a pain. So not Laura. Nana could be a good use for the life ring. Keeping your healers alive could be good. Leaf, of course, but he's already doing alright. I gave him the defense ring already. I gave him 1 defense ring and 1 life ring already. So maybe that's enough survivability, and we can share the wealth. Lithis, still, Thief doesn't see combat, really. I feel like it comes down to, like, Karen, Nana, or Asbel, probably. And on one side, we've already invested in Asbel, kind of locking him into the late game. Like, the plan is to keep him around. So that does argue in his favor, essentially. I don't want to spend any more time on it, so I'm just gonna go with it. But I'm sure there's plenty of decent options that'll help keep our biggest glass cannon a little bit less glassy. He's still a pretty big glass cannon, but that'll give him a little bit of reinforcement. All right, let's get out of here. Leaf is last. Well, okay, inventory management. Let me just double check. You've got a sword, good enough. You got a bunch of swords. I like it. Doesn't really matter. Well, if there's anything to trade off, basically. Slim sword, short lance, doesn't matter. I should give Dhalsim an axe, though. But I think the next chapter is finally outside, so we can actually mount up again at long last. So I don't really have any spare axes. I need 1 for Brighton. I guess we could give the Iron Blade to somebody. At least he can use it, you know. Oh, that means if Karen finally gets her Pegasus next chapter, if that's true, which I think it is, she'll want a lance to finally fight. I mean, I don't know if she's going to be any good, but at the very least, we should let her try. Alright. Swords and swords. What I'm going to do is pass over. I noticed someone had only one vulnerary use, and they're likely to be in combat. So we'll give them a total of three heals. Where's Asbel? He's the one that's poisoned. I'll give him another fire tome in a sec, or right now. He's got that pure water if there's an emergency. Dalson is very, like, yeah, there's been no axes down here. I don't think there's any way to steal any axes, I don't even think, really. Oh, there's a javelin. We could, sure. There's only one person that has any chance of using it right now, so sure. Just keep the inventories even. We have a short lance. We've already got one over there, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll probably just give it to her anyway. I guess these are things we could have done on the walk over if you were really efficient, but I don't think the turn counter, I don't really care, so. Alright, anything else? I guess we can give one of our extra heals to Nana, but that's pretty much the last thing, I think. I guess Dalson takes a lot of damage, so having a backup vulnerary would be good for him. If anyone has a backup vulnerary. We didn't really steal as many as we could have, probably. I guess Fergus is the only one with a spare. Except Brighton, but no, I'll go with Fergus. Alright, this has got to be good enough. At least if we start capturing a bit next turn, which may or may not happen, we'll have a little bit of room to play with by cleaning some stuff up like this. There's no point having her hold 5 heal staves. I know she's the only one that can use them, but no, that's silly. Alright, let's go. Let's speed this up. This is enough. This chapter's been going on for so long. So we did this chapter. We did this chapter cleanly, right? We didn't have to do any reloads this time. I don't. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was a no cheat chapter. Pretty sure, anyway. Do we want to get one more level up on Nana while we do this? She's pretty close. I'm not trying to specifically grind her up, but, you know. I did a reload at the very beginning. Okay, well that's not cheating. That was just you know, I forgot to move my units, so we died and reset the map. Like, I don't consider that cheating. Like, sure, if it's Iron Man, well, you wouldn't reload ever, but that's not the goal. On a death, you normally just restart the chapter, so that's fair. As long as we never reloaded mid-chapter, then it feels fair. So I think one more heal, maybe 2 more, whatever, I don't care. No saves coming. Well, we had our first bad one in the last chapter. It was just an enemy with an axe that I didn't check that had a reasonably high crit rate, you know, of 10%, and that was enough. Oh, I'm so glad I got that level up. Alright, get out of here, you punks. Get out of my sight. Leaving you behind, Nana. blank level ups. Alright, that's it, Leaf. Say goodbye. I'll come back for you, Command. Oh, that's right. We forgot one person behind. I'll grow strong enough to storm this whole city if I have to. No force in all the heavens can stop me. So just... I mean, she's a statue, man. She's dead. Blood stops flowing. Brain is dead. She's been turned to stone. Anyway, whew. I'd say that chapter wasn't terribly difficult. Probably 4X was worse with the opening maneuvers and then the surprise criticals, I guess. It was alright. Yeah, it was alright. Anyway, I think we're almost done the escape. I think we have one more chapter of running away and then, well, maybe 1 or 2 more. I don't know for sure. But anyway, we're getting close to being out of this disaster, and we'll finally get access to choosing our units before battle and moving inventory around in a more sensible manner and getting all the squad back that we lost. All that fun stuff should be coming shortly. And by shortly, I mean in a few more 2.5-hour chapters. Alright, future tubers, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed kind of a long play of a game. And I will see you next time for more Thracia 776.